YouTube. We're back in PGA. We're gonna continue our PGA Pro Tour. Play event Green Hill Classic. Yeah, sure. I remember how to play. Smile. This will be fine, Smile. No, but I played this, what, like a week ago or something? I think I'll be okay, hopefully. TM. But we have a couple hours. I don't want to start something new. So let's just, chip away.
2K Sports
at this.
proudly presents this PGA Tour event.
Look at me.
We're at the Green
Absolute unit, huh?
Is about to begin. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam in the booth.
13 miles an hour.
Thanks, Luke. Hello to you and Rich.
All right, look at that. I remember how to play, Chad. I remember. Put a little curve on it. Am I right, boys? What? It's all muscle.
My goodness, it's a postcard everywhere.
Look at that, huh?
We're gonna have some fun here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Why does the music sound louder?
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got?
Mojo? I've got all the mojo, bro.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Why'd you have to say that? You jinxed me. I went slow and I torched it.
Good shot there.
There's a long way, and I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Huh. That's actually not that bad. Alright.
Oh, I like the look of this.
No!
Close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, that hole's behind us.
God damn it. Every time, dude. I'm always a couple inches away from greatness in every aspect of my life. Every aspect.
Is there time to get after it? Or play it safe?
Fuck. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, the fast made it slice just a little bit too much for my liking.
Time for the second shot. Here on the
Is that fairway? Alright, perfect, eh? Perfect. Perfect in it.
Getting ready to
I wish I had this explosion sound effect on the on the stream deck. I could just make it fucking explode when the ball lands. Jesus, dude.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Alright, speed this up. Oh, okay. Not even close at all. Neat. Very cool. Let's... Get in there! That guy gets it.
That's frustrating.
Fuck, it is frustrating. Thanks for pointing it out, homie.
6 feet to the hole.
Gosh darn it. Are you... Look at the curve on this bitch.
Oh, what a stroke. Nicely holed. And for par.
Nicely
Right
stroked
there at even par.
and nicely holed. Look at us,
Let's see
chat.
what happens here at the third hole.
Yo, the wind at this course is freaking ballistic. Freaking ballistic, chat.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
So chat, what did you guys think of Deathloop? Did you enjoy it?
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Okay, good shot. That was pretty much a straight line.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think.
Look at the curve in this bitch is
Comfortable
just
shot for them, was it?
trying to entice.
Wind
Bruh.
wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
What a recovery. Almost hold it. This would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Fuck.
Yeah, well hold.
Still even
On
Steven.
to the next. And after that performance, they'll stay right
Tied
where
for
they are
27.
in the standings.
Damn.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Or par or better on hole 4 without hitting any hazards. Wait. Okay, so the wind is going there. It's downhill. I'm gonna try.
Seems to have chosen the
Perfect shot. That wind is... And that drop is... I was totally off. That loop looked okay. Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here, chat.
Right stuff there.
A bit
Wrong
short
answer.
with that effort.
Gap wedge? What?
This is from miles away.
Fuck. Dude, and it almost landed in the hole. Did you see that? It like bounced off the hole. I don't know what the hell I did wrong there, but that was nonsense. I mean, I guess I used the wrong club. I'm in shambles. Shambles in it. Shambotopia. I missed already.
That's the right pace. This should drop.
Believed in myself the whole
And he
time.
holds it. What a putt. And it's worth having a look at that one.
Beautiful. Imagine trying to be slick on TV and shit. He doesn't know how to just do that. Just
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to step onto the tee here at the
time to
field.
freaking step up to the plate and crack it, dude. Yeah, there was an achievement in Yakuza 3 to break ace in pool. And basically what that is in 9-ball, which you win by sinking 1 through 9. You have to sink the 9-ball off a break. So it's kind of bullshit. But I got it within like 10 minutes because I'm cracked, as you know.
Sitting pretty good.
Well,
And
this
Sam,
one-
you know what? Now that I think of it, I'm tempted. I'm just gonna say, I should have not uninstalled,
shots off the pace.
because I'm tempted to try to beat Senji. Or Seiji, or whatever his name is, and see how hard it actually is. So for those that didn't see it, Hang Time did like a 300-hour
Right, just
Yakuza marathon.
And this putt to move into the top
It was like, what, over 10 days, right? It was like 13, 14 days. They did all the Yakuza games, then they went into Judgment,
He's currently tied for 15.
and then, at
Pretty
the
sure this
end,
will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last.
Sean Bolin was trying to beat expert AI in pool, and you basically have 3 fucking hours. Did he actually win? You basically have to sink your 9 balls with. I think he screws up 1 shot, so you could only miss once.
So far this
Because if you
season.
miss more than that, he's gonna mop up all his 9 balls.
Going with a 3
Ah,
here.
fucking puta.
That one's headed left.
I was gonna say, at least get it in the bunker and give me an achievement opportunity.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Man, fuck all y'all. Perfect, eh? Perfect. Man, maybe...
Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight.
I don't know about the end. He played when they were playing through 3 and it took him 3 hours just to win a match. Oh my god. Whole thing. Man, we'll see how this goes. Maybe at the end we'll like reinstall the game and give it a whirl. Or maybe I should reinstall it after the stream. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. So I don't like drop frames for half an hour.
Step up to the tee and own it.
Maybe that makes more sense. Then Grayson spent like 6 hours on real estate. Oh,
Heading down the runway.
wait, real estate in LAD? Oh, the business mode? Dude, the business mode is like Luckily, Bracey
And they're
sent me
playing from about
screenshots of his
140 yards out.
setup and stuff because he's not an idiot, unlike me. Slow.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
I realized I just called myself an idiot, but whoa, mean. But yeah, that mode took me forever, but I eventually got it.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
I refuse to do the real estate in Yakuza 0 though.
And this putt
You
coming
love
up
that
for
mode?
his
That's
par.
awesome. It did nothing for me. But I don't like management shit, so. But yeah, there's a real estate
Currently
thing for
100.
Kiryu and Yakuza 0, and then there's a cabaret thing for Majima. Man, I say I don't want to do it, but should I? I could get a bulk of the achievements if I were to just do that shit, to be honest. Because there's some sub-stories you can't do unless you finish those quest lines for them.
Opting for the 9-iron.
I'm so bad at reading the wind in this game. I always underestimate it. Grand Sean said that Lad was their fave. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd probably mine too.
Now that
Between
would
that
be
and
the
Zero,
whole way.
and honestly, Zero might just be because it's the first one I played. Because as much as Kiryu and Majima are awesome, and the story is incredible and all that, Lad is just so good. I don't know. I really have a tough time choosing between those two. Maybe I'm better off just saying that those are tied for me. Fuck this game.
Okay, steady now.
6 might be. Yeah, that's the thing. 6 is so good. Kiwami 2. There's like the series just rules, man. 3, 4, 5 are the weakest,
Solid par putt that.
and everything else is just fire. But 4 is fucking amazing. Yeah, the 6 ending. Oh my god.
Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
But fuck. Now that I think of it, I know how to do the cabaret mode now because I did it in Kiwami 2, right?
Oh, good
So maybe I
drive.
should just do it
That
in
one should
0.
find the fairway.
Maybe I'll ask Ray like how it is in comparison, if he remembers. But I hate the real estate in 0. I don't know.
Quality
We'll
shot,
see.
that one. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
And you know what's funny? I realized is that
Not a bad line,
So-
this.
gotta get nugget. Yeah, that's the thing is in 3 and 4
Oh, here he
I
comes
got
into the top 10
turkeys, which for those that don't know is getting 3 strikes in a row in bowling.
On Sunday. What are your
In
thoughts
Yakuza
so far?
0, that gets you the chicken named Nugget to work in your real estate company. But in 3 it took me forever. It took me a good like half an hour to an hour to get it. And then in 4 on my first game, I got 5 strikes in a row, and then at the end I got another turkey. So out of 10 frames, I got at least
That's
8
nice.
strikes.
A couple under at this stage.
So that
Tied
was
for 6th
a relief.
position.
Um,
Going with the 5-wood.
oh fuck, that bounce was so crazy. Physics in 3 are just awful. Oh yeah, 3 is just absolute shit. But like I said, I had a really good time mopping up achievements in 3 and 4. But I think it's more the fact that it was just because you get so few achievements in your like normal playthroughs. I think it was just nice to just be popping them nonstop. Because yeah, between the 2 of them in 2 days, I got like 40 achievements. So it was nice to just be like popping and popping and popping and popping.
Ouch, that hurts. Spot in the top 5 on the line here. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Oh, that was a birdie? I thought those were par.
There, Luke.
All right.
Just
We're tied for
well off
3rd.
the lead after
All
that
right,
hole.
better than I thought I was doing.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Fast, which gave it a right angle. Fuck. A right curve. Oh, and it's gonna roll down that hill. Oh my god, I got fucked.
That's not what they were looking for.
Hair bailed agree with that approach.
Damn it, dude. Wow. Once again, totally read that wrong.
Well, that's a handy shot.
Oh,
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
But yeah, even surprisingly, achievement hunting in 3 was fun. It was more fun than the game itself. Although, you know what, Sam? There's 2 achievements that I was like, why are these here? They were to clean up 5 pieces of garbage and 30 pieces of garbage. And those are actually at the orphanage. The fast way to do it is you go fishing, you back out of the menu, and then either a box or just a piece of garbage washes up on the shore. And if it's a box, it could be materials that are useful, or it could be garbage that you throw away. So I spent probably an hour or 2 just doing that over and over again for literally like just a few like crafting materials that I never needed because I wasn't going for 100%. So I was like, wow, this is fun. But again, it was like so mindless, right? I just did it while I was like watching shit. But I was like, this is stupid. And then catching the tuna was a pain in the ass. Because fish, it's the hardest fish to catch, though. I wonder if that's because Japan has very stringent littering laws. Maybe. Tied for first, by the way.
Moving up the leaderboard. 8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Uh-oh. 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 Okay.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
That it could be that for sure. Oh. Oh, that was a clean on, dude.
Just missed the hole.
Woof.
What an opportunity.
Not bad. Not bad at all. We take those.
Don't mind the look of this. And racking up there.
Well, yeah, it was that was super boring. And then there's some stuff where it's like, one of them was order something at each restaurant, one was get the most expensive thing at each restaurant, so that kind of sucked. But
lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
too far, huh? To the drop. That's okay. You can work with that.
Had to have gotten a hold of that one.
7 feet to the cup.
Nice straight line. You love to see it, baby.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Leading by a shot after that hole. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful.
I'll fast forward this. Oh, that's a good roll, huh? I wonder how, I do wonder how I'm doing progress-wise in this. I feel like we're going to be chipping away at this game for months.
Getting ready to play their third. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
600, that would be nice. Are you kidding me?
That would have been a nice one to hold. This is a par putt.
You could try chipping in instead of chipping.
Just a few holes to play.
Anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what.
You're toxic?
This hole here is a par 4.
You're freaking toxic, dude.
Hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it. Lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
This one might just sneak off the fairway. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich.
You gotta be kidding me, it bounced over the hole. This game is toxic, dude.
So good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but for also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
This fucking game, that would have been our first eagle. Go!
And that will take him to 6 under.
All right, well, we're in first.
In first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
2 holes to go. Fucking, I keep doing that. God damn it, bro.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Man, shut up, guys. You guys are freaking bullies. What?
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it.
Ah, I meant to give it more power.
There's a bogey putt coming up.
Bogey putt?
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. Currently 5 under for the event.
5 for first, 5 under.
And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
All right, we got to get at least a birdie here.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Land on the fairway, please. Okay.
Second shot here at the 18th.
We got to fucking drill this thing, bro. A
Interesting
song,
choice of the driver
the song change kind of startled me, and I was like, "Oh, that bounce." Okay, whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, that's big boy golf right there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make.
Still not enough.
Was on a good line. Well, it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66.
Get the fuck in there, bro.
Ooh, right by the hole.
It's unfortunate, Luke. I can only imagine what is going through this player's head right now. Disappointing to say the least.
Well, Rich, we had high expectations for this player early, but sadly, no win in the end.
No, they just couldn't quite get their game going in the final round. Unfortunately, comes up a little bit short, but what can I say? Another solid performance.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
I lost by 1 stroke after 18 holes. I lost by 1 stroke.
Bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Juno Cup is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John
Stay out of the bunker.
down on the course.
Okay, we're still on the fairway. I lost by 1 stroke. Some guy playing Icky Cookie. Ew. True though.
Can be quite intimidating, but
Terrible.
very interested to see how the players deal with this property today.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Man, I can't
Be in.
believe
What a way to build
that
momentum early.
I crushed that last hole so hard.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Who's who? I can't. I was.
You should find the fairway.
I had that shit locked. Whoa, whoa, wait, yo, whoa, wait.
Playing this shot from about 100.
Those announcers were talking so much shit when I lost too. Like, oh, he was great, but I guess you should just hang it up. Or himself. Oh, he's terrible. He's never amounted to nothing. Always said this guy was a loser.
Oh, well done.
Always said this guy had nothing going for him. Bong.
Get excited. This could go in. A well hold. He'll take the birdie.
Gotta like
Take
it.
those.
2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He
I am
finds
feeling it.
himself
Thank
in
you.
a share of the lead.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Why do I always... So close to hole in one. Fuck.
Wow, what a shot.
He's already made a
Fuck.
few birdies
I'm
today,
never gonna get a hole in one,
and
dude. I
this is
swear.
another Good look.
God damn it.
This one started out on a good line.
Are you fucking...
Wow, that's misjudged.
They're so mean. Stop bullying me. Oh, that was misjudged. He's terrible, huh?
That hole,
I've never played a damn golf in his life.
teeing off here at the 4th.
Fuck off,
Now,
dude.
for par at the
I'm
last,
trying my
chance
hardest.
to perhaps signal some intent.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Already has 4 wins under the belt this year.
You know what? I just remembered, chat, what I meant to play.
It's a brave one. Driver
Maybe
off
we'll
the
try to
tee.
squeeze it in between this and the end of the stream. But there's actually still 2 courses in Mario Golf on the Switch that I
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
whatchamacallit? Yeah, there's still two courses I've never played that I want to check out before I uninstall the game. Those who can't laugh.
That's some good golf right there.
Those who can't laugh at those who can.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Those who can't laugh at those who can. Oh, I see. Yes. I thought I read it wrong, and I thought you were saying like those who can't laugh at the people who can laugh, and I was like
Good
that.
line. And that will drop in for
What?
birdie.
Gotta say,
I see.
putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently
Alright, we're
at
tied for first.
-3 for the round. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Look at that shot, right down the line. Boom, zinger. Dinger, zinger, dude. Huh. This fucking left a crater, dude. Looked like a meteor landed.
Oh, absolutely flushed. This shot from around the 200-yard mark. Going with the 5-wood.
Still too hard, huh? I think.
Well, shots of the day, that's for sure.
Too hard.
That one's on the dance floor. You can
And that
check
was
that for
too.
sure.
Oh, I was so close.
This
You
one for
fuck.
back-to-back birdies.
So wow.
Looking great now.
Oh, this game is so
Gee,
toxic.
that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a simple
Ruining my
tap in for
freaking
par
dreams,
on the
dude. I know DDA hasn't been here to point out my typos, but I don't need to be cold on ones that don't exist. Fuck.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Alright. Let's hit a hole in one, yeah?
Opting for the 3-wood. This one looks like it's going left. Sitting
What
at
the fuck
-3,
keeps
in a short
happening?
lead. On the
I don't know what it is,
green now,
but whenever it's like an easy shot,
he has this putt to save his par.
I always hit it too slowly
It's got a chance.
and I torch it. I don't know what it is.
Great save.
Every time.
What an effort.
Good par save there from the green side bunker. Job well done.
Fuck.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
And then perfect.
That should find the fairway. From about 100 yards. Going with the 9
Slow
iron.
again. What is wrong with me, bro? I guess I should.
Shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
It's none of my business. I'll drop it, but did something happen with DDA?
Yes, this kid is a stud.
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in like a week since the Yakuza stream.
That was a gallant attempt. And that should
GD is one of those
secure
people who
the
can
par.
dish it but can't take it. Right? All I did was tell him to, like, because he loves to just beat a dead horse, as I'm sure you've noticed, and he doesn't drop shit. But he just like every 2 seconds is like Yakuza sucks, Yakuza sucks, and I was like, I get it, I don't care, clearly. And then whatchamacallit, at the start of my stream, he said something like Yakuza sucks. I timed him out for 10 minutes. So I was like, yeah, I'm not starting a stream with this bullshit. And then came back from the timeout saying like, well, I guess I'll see you in 24 hours, Keck W, and I just timed him out for a day. Because even if it's a joke, I'm like, it's always just common Twitch etiquette that like, if you don't like what the streamer's playing, just shut the fuck up or watch somebody else.
Nice recovery there.
Right?
Yes.
But I timed him out for a day and I gave him the finger and I was just like, shut up, and I haven't heard from him since.
Of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot.
Go figure that the guy who never lets anybody breathe without busting their balls can't take something so... it's just nothingness like that. He's done that before where I called him out on something and then I don't hear from him for a weekend. But it's been like a week, and I noticed him and Rain aren't in the Discord anymore, so I'm like, alright, maybe they're just unsubbed and gone, who knows?
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
But I ain't losing sleep over it. Damn.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Always love these opportunities.
Perfect.
For birdie. This one's
Look at that
dialed
shit.
in. Some momentum being
Bong.
built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
That was a birdie? I thought it was
As we
par.
make the turn here, Rich, our
Tied
time
it for
the
first
lead.
with -5.
Good spot, isn't it? I gotta say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just
No
a
shit.
little margin of error should you have one, but I gotta say, this player is awfully solid.
Thank you. Thank you. It helps that we have all these tools to assist us.
This one from about 160 yards out. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Absolutely. In there close.
Actually, now, I'm
Good
actually
look at
curious.
birdie
Did I
coming
like
up.
accidentally ban him, and that's why? I do unban. Not currently banned. Okay. I was like, did I accidentally ban him instead of time him out? And that's why he got pissed off. But no.
Good off the blade. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the
There we
day.
go. That was a
And that will
birdie.
move him
Once
to
again, I
6
thought I
under
got
par.
like par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
But once again, story of my entire life on Twitch, Sam. Someone acts like an idiot, I call them out, and then they don't come back. And so the channel just keeps shrinking.
Coming off a string of 3 birdies.
I bust my ass for no reason because it just keeps shrinking and shrinking and shrinking.
Going with the 5 iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
Damn it. See, I'm so bad at reading the
Just
wind in this
outside the
game.
range. This putt is about 17 feet long.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It's got a chance. Oh, what
Dude,
a
I thought I was
round
gonna
this
miss
is.
that again.
7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under.
Alright,
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
we're on the 12th and we're at -7. That's pretty good. It's uphill. Actually, it's not that much. Man, I really want to get that hole in one, huh?
Going with the 7.
Too much, I think. Oh.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with
I'm
that,
still here for whatever that's
8 under
worth.
par.
It's the only reason I haven't closed the channel, Sam.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the Thursday.
Well, I appreciate you hanging around, Sam, for what it's worth.
Birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Thank you, I will. I am the best.
Going with
Oof.
the hybrid.
The slice. The dice. That was pretty craptastic. Hopefully I could recover with a spicy little putt.
Well struck. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the
I was
scorecard.
just going to say that it looks like a straight line. And then we got the old scoliosis line. My life
So
sucks.
close. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 3
Chat, you
strokes.
know that I didn't
It's
realize,
time to tee off
but it
here
makes
at the
sense
14th hole.
because I just mentioned scoliosis, and I have mild scoliosis. But I never realized until
Wow, that was just striped.
a couple weeks ago that they like they say like the angle of it. For some reason, I just figured it's like mild scoliosis or whatever. But I know that I have 7 degrees.
It's a brave one.
Again.
Driver off the deck.
It's okay. We're still. Oh, that roll is a nasty little,
Setting up for the
nasty
first
little bugger,
green.
ain't it? That was perfect, apparently. Oh, if I pat myself on the back, it'll hurt like hell, dude. I hate that when you pinch the nerve and you're just torched. I've had that where like you take a breath and it hurts. And I've had it sometimes where it's always like the most random little movements. I've literally had it where I once bent over to throw out a beer cap and I moved wrong and my back was fucked for like 4 or 5 days.
And after a birdie at the last,
I've had it at the warehouse where like I moved wrong and I just have to leave because I can't do anything.
looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Fuck me.
This one is headed to the right. Second shot here on the 50.
Oh, once again, a little too short.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe
Damn.
it is great stuff to watch.
Damn, damn, damn.
He sits in first position.
So first, my 4.
This is getting
It's manageable. It's the
awfully-
falling asleep feeling in my arm that's getting on my nerves. Not getting on my nerves. Yeah, that's super annoying.
Oh, great swing there.
Speaking of falling asleep, mine has been so bad lately. Today, actually no, today was fucked up. Yesterday I went to bed. It was like 11.
Well, that's right out of the top.
I think I was
draw. Great shot from our
asleep
leader.
by like 12, 1 or something. So it was like
That
pretty
one
decent.
was humongous.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player.
But the past few days before, well, but that's the thing. I woke up at like 6 or whatever, and then I fell back asleep, and then I slept till like
Luke,
noon. So it's like,
absolutely,
ah,
week in,
shit.
week out, this player has consistently
I guess it's because the
performed at
past couple of
highest
days my sleep
level.
schedule was torched. I went to bed at like
Gotta believe
3 in the
there's a lot of
morning, and then I was
people's
like
favorite
sleeping in
story
the
this tournament.
day, and ugh.
This one's for birdie.
But I'm having trouble sleeping because I've been sleeping without my boot. They told me to sleep without the boot and like move my foot around and stuff, and it's
Looking really good.
been so hard.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Putting for par.
I've been sleeping like complete shit, and it's been totally fucking up my schedule. That's one of the reasons I didn't stream Sunday. I just didn't feel like it,
After that hole,
and I was just so tired because my
2 holes
sleep was all
to go,
fucked up.
Luke.
So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a
Can
second
they
day off
hang on?
instead of
Let's
do a
find
shitty
out.
stream.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one.
How's it already 9? I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. What the fuck?
Another beauty by our leader. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Boom.
Today's been flying, even though Deathloop was not fun.
Wonderful play, leading with intent. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Good stroke.
I'm gonna stand for a bit.
Well hole.
I haven't done that yet today.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
Dude, I honestly yesterday I was having that feeling again, where I was like, I think I'm doing pretty well. Like,
And now this player
going back
ticks
to
off
work
their
soon
final
seems
hole
totally
with the lead.
manageable. And then this morning I woke up, my ankle felt like it was gonna explode, and I was just sitting up, felt like somebody stabbed me in the ass. So, I guess we shall see.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work.
Oh, the line was perfect, but I went too slow. Alright, we're still in the fairway, it looks like. So we're okay.
Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Wonder if,
Choice of the driver here.
hopefully it doesn't bounce to the moon. You know what? As soon as I changed my club, I knew that I made a mistake. Fuck. It was so straight that I was like, this is gonna get carried.
Here we are with the third
Shit.
shot.
Okay. And once again, the game's recommendation is absolute shit.
Oh, well played.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Man,
Oh, super effort
the
there.
prediction for chip-ins in this game is awful.
That was absolutely sensational. And what a life
putts are good.
It can be winning. I gotta say, impressive week all around from that player. Happy for him.
But did I win?
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke is
Okay.
just. It wasn't a difficult
pause that
pick,
for a second.
Let's be honest. This player
their
has
music's
been
gonna kick in?
consistent all season long, getting the victory.
Yeah, baby.
No surprise whatsoever. Really good
Destroyed
stuff.
the -10.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Also, I just realized I haven't been checking my sponsor tab. I guess we might as well do this because I want to finish this one, right? Per objective completion 200, hit 21 greens in regulation, finish a round with 15% 3-putt avoidance or less. Earn 300 FedEx Cup points. Win an event in the PGA Tour, finish a round. Just gotta go easy. No! Alright. Play event. Elevation changes. When shooting up or downhill, you will need to adjust your club selection appropriately. Try clubbing up for particular sleeping hill. Yeah. Alright, I guess I could have just done that with my headset.
Association with the PGA Tour is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of
Alright.
the Reverie Open is about to start.
Watch the light speed show up because it's a
I'm
FedEx
Luke
Cup.
Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm alongside Rich Beam in the booth. Rich, let's get stuck into it. What's this opening hole like?
Welcome, friends, to the opening hole at Ocean of Memories. Par 4.
There's no wind? The
445
fuck?
yards, and just a wonderful, gorgeous, poetic.
Hey yo, for free?
Second shot is glorious. Absolutely glorious.
This shot
The
sucked. What are
green
you on about?
sitting up top of a little perch. The bunker sitting there, brown. I just want to stare and watch it and look at it.
Shut up, bro.
Soak it in.
Fucking weirdo.
It's all set up to be a beauty.
I
Let's get out to the action.
hate.
Just 3 feet to the cup. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Starting with even par.
Yeah, so chat, tomorrow. I've been wanting to play some kart racers lately. So tomorrow we're playing Beach Buggy Racing 2. I actually picked it up last week on sale. I checked the sales, or no, or did it get recommended? I don't remember. But I loved the first Beach Buggy Racing. I thought it's the best kart racer that isn't Mario Kart. Until I played Crash Team Racing, to be fair. But it's super. Okay, I gotta stop using the driver. I see now the error of my ways.
You hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt is from 14 feet.
Anyways, I'd been meaning to check it out, but I never got around to it. And the version with the Hot Wheels DLC, which I didn't even know existed, was on sale. I think it was like 12 bucks, 15 bucks or some shit. So I was like, you know what?
Moving up the leaderboard.
Let's do it.
I like it.
Let's finally do it. So tomorrow we're checking out that. And then
Looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
And then Friday is the Modern Warfare 2 open beta, as it hits Xbox on Thursday, and then on the weekend we'll do Slime Rancher 2.
Choosing the 9-9 here.
Song always makes me feel like I'm watching a 5-minute crafts video. That's funny. Not bad, not bad.
Attention, folks. That's how you play golf. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
Get in there.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction.
What do you mean open?
Keep it going. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Oh wait, did I fuck up the dates? Is that the...
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
I could be wrong.
A sensational
I could have made a mistake. I know what... Shit, was it Thursday is if you pre-order it, and the weekend is the... True open beta wouldn't require... Okay, you know what? No, I made a mistake. It's because the, That's the early access beta. The open beta is just the weekend, right? The weekend and Monday? The 24th to the 26th?
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to
Okay, right.
4 under par.
I mean, I'm gonna buy the game anyway, so I guess I'll just
That
pre-order
makes
it.
him tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad
Because
thing.
I just figured it makes more sense to do COD on Friday instead of like do Slime Rancher Friday, do COD Saturday, do Slime Rancher Sunday. Might as well just do COD and then do Slime Rancher back to back.
Here on the 5th.
But yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna pre-order it.
Going with the 9-9, I think.
Advertising the EA beta is open on Steam is pissing me off. I'm sure it's the same thing, no? They have different dates.
That's the mark of a ball striker.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
People pre-order on Amazon and then cancel after they get the code. Yeah, that makes sense.
From this distance is a huge
Oh, I saw some scumbag shit in B's Discord, Eternal. To be fair, it wasn't somebody in our Discord, it was somebody that posted the link. But Wario64 tweeted something, I don't know, it was a Square Enix game. It might have been that new Final Fantasy, was it Crisis Core or whatever the fuck it's called? Anyways, so there was like one of those special editions and shit, and it had a steelbook. And somebody comments like, can we order this, take the steelbook, refund it, and say we never got the steelbook? And then somebody replies to that comment wondering the same thing. I was like, you guys are such cunts.
This one's online. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under.
I had literally said open beta access when you pre-purchase. Wow. I mean, to be fair, it's not wrong because a closed beta means that you have to either request access or they send codes or whatever. So they're just wording it.
Second shot here on the 7th.
They're just wording it in a way that is predatory, but it's not wrong necessarily. Song is annoying.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
I'm just doing it in a way where you go there, you go to download it, you realize you can't, and then you go, well, I might as well pre-order it.
All day, awesome.
Mark it down. That's
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Square Enix steel boxes aren't usually worth anything. Yeah, it's probably because they just want it. Maybe they pre-ordered it somewhere else and they just want whatever. Either way, the fact that you would like steal the one part that you want is just shit baggery. Dude, I still have the Like a Dragon steel box in my drawer because I have nowhere to put it.
Not a bad approach, that one up onto the green.
It was just like I said, it was like 16 bucks
Putting for birdie.
instead of 80, and I was like, all right, I need it.
Looking better.
And I think it had a DLC code. I think actually I bought the DLC already and I gave it to Ray or something. You sell the empty bulk boxes in the reward store. Amazing.
Managing to maintain their position on the
It's still, even if they're worth nothing, it's the principle.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last
I
hole.
have the Ori Steelbook and art book. Oh, they're in the box on my shelf. Oh, that must be so beautiful.
8 days a
See,
week,
I don't
that
collect
for the
shit
books.
because I just don't have space and I just don't need clutter and shit.
Lining up.
But for Ori,
160 yards.
that's totally worth it. I would do that. That game is so gorgeous. I still,
With the 7.
again, I never open my closet because I don't want to take the chance that I can't get my green screen like exactly right again,
Oh, lovely looking shot.
and then it doesn't look good and blah blah blah. So even though we specifically hung the green screen in a way that I can get in there, I haven't opened it in like 2 years.
And mark it down. That's
But in there is that Time Splitters notebook or binder. But one thing is that I have you know that big Zelda book that's like this big. It's like thick like this. I guess that tells you nothing, but it's a big green book that has all kinds of concept art and all the lore and shit. And it's this fat fucking awesome book.
That's heading for the fairway.
And I don't remember how much it was, but I feel like it was a decent amount, and I've read it like once. Hyrule Hysteria, that's it. Something like that. Or Historia, I guess. Something like that, and it's so cool. It's just I had nowhere to put it at the time, so I put it in my closet, and then I locked up my closet, and I was like, ah, shit. Like one day I remembered that was in it, and I was like, alright, well I'm not going to open it just for that, but damn it.
Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the second week in a row. Impressive.
Well, take notes, folks.
People sit outside the doors at Goodwill and rush the carts? Really? Damn, son. Oh, the death store and coat of the Lamb art books?
Be nice
Do those
to see this
exist?
one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Well, what a performance.
Yes, they heck can do. Hell yeah. They're gorgeous.
5 shots after that.
Man, it was like 40 USD, so 6K Canadian. Yeah, exactly. I remember paying a lot.
I love these holes.
It's so cool though.
Opting for the 9-iron.
I really gotta check it out one day. I guess at this point, I feel like I'm just only gonna go in there at this point when I move.
Great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Like I said, I took out,
He's making this look easy.
at least I took out like my coats
Still in the lead now
and a couple
after
dress
that
shirts and all my hoodies and stuff before I closed it. So it's all
hole. Here we find
just
ourselves
empty
on the tee, a long
boxes
par four.
and shit when I was a kid.
Gotta say,
All the like the junk, and I feel like there's like a lot of dress shirts that I don't wear anymore because I don't never have to dress up, and they probably don't even fit because I'm a fat fuck now. I know my pants for sure don't fit.
Opting for the 5.
Last time I wore them, they didn't fit, and that was pounds ago. Last time I wore my dress pants was a funeral, and I almost had to wear jeans because I had to like suck in so much, and I was like,
What's
oof.
he got in front of him?
It's about a 23-foot.
But then they stretched just enough that I was like, okay, I can endure this for a little while.
Looking really good.
Nice.
And another one goes. And with it, an
The lamb
increase in
plushie
his
is
lead.
so good. Someday.
Let's
Show
both
me.
review it.
Drop a link.
Let's roll the videotape.
I need to drive to Goodwill in a richer neighborhood. Fucking nothing in my area. Why? Because they'd have better shit? Is that the strat? You go to a rich area and get the rich people scraps?
Now Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke.
Hey, yo, somebody threw away a totally good chocolate fountain, dude.
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous.
No links in chat, please. Oh my god, the Cult of the Lamb plushie is adorable. Oh, that is super cute, dude.
Second shot here.
Oh yeah, let me see if I go just on Google and I do Zelda book. Yeah. Hyrule Historia. Sam was right. I do copy image address. Look at this thing. The thing is fucking awesome. Here, I use the 3 wood. Nice. Here's stories of people finding insanely good audio gear at Goodwill, and all I find are headphones that cost $7 in the 1980s. That makes sense. I wouldn't expect Goodwill to be a place to get good audio stuff.
Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third.
I think I've only ever gone to a thrift shop once, just because like friends wanted to go or something. I've never like actively gone, and I've kind of always been curious.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This looks terrible.
That's about 23 feet.
Chris, how goes the gaming? What you gaming on? What you playing? Okay, that was not bad. You use the driver on the green? I think so. I'd assume so. But you'd have to be a freaking lunatic.
Nice putt to make
Almost
that one.
torched it.
On the back. Currently 13 under for the day.
13 under. Whew.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
So I've got a note. Whoops. Have I got a birdie on every
rough,
hole?
I think.
And now that I said
Well,
that,
I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Bro.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
And here we are with the third shot. Lovely effort that.
that was almost amazing.
It's for par.
All right, par putt.
Looking good.
Get in there, baby.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off now on a short par 4.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
You don't bust it. That's true. You walk to work, right? But do you drive, Chris?
Second shot on the 15th.
I know you walk to work because I assume that you're close and shit, but oh,
Shot. Almost went in the bucket. Good look at birdie here. Look at him just.
I don't
surging
drive. I
ahead
do
to the
walk
top
to
of the
work.
leaderboard.
So you bus if you have to like go to the doctor or something?
Good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Deserves the beef after
Excellent
stealing
top
my
spot
hours
after
and
that hole.
cozy. What do you mean stealing your hours,
3 holes
bro?
remaining, folks. Hang on to your
Chris has that
hats. This is
hashtag
gonna be
grind set
wild
mindset,
and
as you know.
Good looking shot this.
You don't get world's first 1000K by being a slacker. Alright? He hashtag put the time in.
Second shot here on the 16th.
Finish Better Call Saul, going back to Last of Us now? Hell yeah. You liking it? I gotta continue Parks and Rec after the stream. Or, I don't know, maybe not today. Mostly avoid doing things in general, but there is a clinic on the way. Oh my god, this
Well,
fucking
that
guy.
was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
So you live in like the perfect spot. What do you do for groceries? Same thing? Is it like right there? Do you like strategically move to the most convenient apartment in the world? To be fair, that is the play. And actually, when I was in the apartment for a while, it was the same thing.
birdie on the last
There was a
for a second in a
grocery
row
store a
here.
couple of streets away. There was a laundromat a couple of streets away. Her mom was a couple of streets away, which is where the kid went to daycare.
And staying right where they were into
And there was a clinic. That, yeah, so everything was like walkable or busable.
Out in front in this final round.
It was one of those things where we had a bus pass anyway to get to work, so sometimes just do it to save yourself the 10-15 minute walk, but you could literally just walk everywhere. Ah, I literally almost bounced in the hole. Did you see that?
To say that approach didn't hit the mark.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot
Fuck.
of greens today.
We almost finally got the mythological one-on-one. I can't even walk to the end of the driveway. Pope line. Eat poorly, meal deliveries, grocery store on the way. Heck, bruh, this guy, Chris is living it up.
This is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
All right, last hole, chat.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Well, thank you so much, commentators. Thank you for fucking giving me the commentator's curse.
It's all come down to this. Putt for the time. Well, in it
Don't
goes,
punch the
and
flag,
let's
bro.
just
It didn't do
continue
nothing.
This player's dominance.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory.
My elbow jammed when I was lifting my... I'm fucking old, man. I've lived in the same area since I was maybe 13. This is the third place in that span of time. Damn. But you stay in the same area because it's just so practical.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough.
That's the
to
strat,
win
baby.
Back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich.
Look at us, chat.
And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Four balls is a 2v2 mode where two teams of golfers compete against each other. Each golfer plays their own ball. Sorry. How wooed.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the
Alright, 3 miles an hour, not too bad. Ooh, that's a very green, huh? We put a little fucking twang on it, a little English on it, if you will.
We're at the place which has the
Oh, Nicholas, get it? Because Bray took his maidens? Hey, bro, you cold-blooded for that one, boy.
Show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course,
It
kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play
The yelling, the screaming. Get off the course!
you almost need to put in
Ah, Bray, holy fuck.
need to focus on what you're doing with the distractions.
Oh, Bray. The Braves can even take something that Lightspeed never actually had.
to step foot in the stadium hall.
Eternal.
Incredible.
You know what they had was real.
Everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear.
Oh, guys. Guys. Come on now. That's a bit much.
Place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it. If you
Yeah, Dootloop did nothing for me, Chris. I found it very boring.
Let's get back down to the coverage. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that.
It looked good.
10 feet to the cup.
It played well. It sounded good. But... it's just boring. And the whole restarting every time, ironically, like I was saying, I like roguelikes, where that's kind of the thing. But, I was just like, oh my god, like, I die and then I have no guns and then I have to do everything over. It's like, nah. Snooze likes, bro. Amen. Amen, brother.
Shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go.
But no, I was just.
It's letting it back to a number between those two
Again,
bunkers that sit on the
I
outside
never had
there.
any interest in it,
50 or 100 yards out.
but I'm always of the mind of like, if it's on Game Pass, why not try it out?
Favorite part of the waste management
But now,
All of it.
sometimes I don't even bother, like that game Fuga.
I don't love about it. I find it since I first
I looked at the
started
screenshots, I was like, this seems super not good. But Brian was saying that you kill Nazis and sacrifice children, so my interest is now peaked, and I gotta check that out.
Walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies.
Those are two of my favorite things.
Pennies, and I didn't know if it was chainmail or what. But in 1999, I saw this guy and thought, you know what? This tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players
It's
embrace it.
Nicholas
They love
now?
it.
Why, you have no nickels? You don't even have 5 cents?
The crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus.
Mainless and Nicholas because you're jobless? It's true.
Through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes
Zoomer's gonna
place,
zoom.
there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of.
And then
fans,
when they
of
do
course,
get a
as we
job, they
know.
just complain on
Listen,
Twitter.
These guys are out there to compete.
Chris,
and
I saw.
win, but
So
they
Laura
know
works
the
now,
rules.
right? And then I saw her tweet the other day that she has to like work 5 days in a row, and she's like devastated. And I was like,
And that's what they're trying to do. Entertain
I got
them.
bad news for
Make
you.
a lot of birdies if you can, because
I got
that's
really
what
bad
they
news for you, dude.
Make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them.
Wow, that was just striped. Sitting at 3 under par, tied for second place.
Chris, how has the weather been where you are? Is it always like storming and raining constantly, like it is here? For like the past like week or two, I don't think I've ever seen the sun.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Also, it's nice and cool, but it's like that time of the year where it's like the AC is not turning on. So for a couple of days I was fucking boiling, and then the past couple of days I just kept my windows open. And I'm not getting woken up by birds, which is nice, because usually that's the pain in the ass, right? Rainy for a week straight, of course, now that I'm off when it's cool and perfect. Yeah, so you had to like walk in all the bullshit, and now that you're locked inside, it's beautiful. Yeah, sounds about right. Actually, that reminds me, what's it supposed to be like tomorrow if I do venture out? I guess, like I said, the smart thing would be go to the hospital and get those exercises in case I can't.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving into the right
And
direction.
at this point, though, the idea of like getting up at 6:15 to go to the hospital, for them to just tell me to like rotate my foot, I'm like almost tempted to just Google like exercises to do instead of doing all that. At least it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. But yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, when I left work, it was like 7 million degrees. And when I get back, it's gonna be either hoodie weather, or at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking winter. Man, that had potential to be spicy. Once again, I always torch the hole in one shots.
Needed to take a little
Absolute
less club with that
Popega
approach.
clap.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
Big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
Hey, yo. That was a pretty good chip, huh? We take those in it. I was hoping for some nice temp and not rainy days when I'm off to do some minor adventuring. That makes sense.
Currently at -5.
One thing I was considering doing for my vacation was going to an art museum.
Scottsdale's a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee.
I'm just checking out some cool art.
Down the left-hand side that need to be avoided.
Because as you know, we have like 3 weeks of good weather after it's too hot and before it gets too cold. Yeah, exactly. There's like a little sweet spot. If it's not raining all the fucking time like it is now, where the weather is tolerable. And if you miss it, you're kind of fucked.
Right, John. How's this putt
It
looking?
goes from like 40 Celsius to minus 20 Celsius. And it's just all bad. Just bad news bears.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies.
6 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into
That sucks,
clean
Chris.
outright leader.
Although wait, it's only Tuesday, right? Are there no days that are clean?
But can they maintain it? Let's
For you?
find out.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 160 yards.
Not bad, not bad. Just Friday and Saturday? Damn. I just remembered seeing your name, Chris. I gotta write on my whiteboard one of the
Enough club to get it there.
backlog games that I want to play on stream.
Par putt here. Let's see if
It's
we can
not
make it.
technically a backlog game, but I remember telling you that I wanted to replay Celeste on stream just because it fucking rules.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Ooh, this is
What I'm
a
gonna
pretty
do
good
is I'm gonna open up
position. If you don't
Notepad,
notice, Rich, they
and
have
I'm gonna
the lead,
say
but there's plenty
make
chance with just 9 to play.
Celeste,
Well, keep your hands to
thumbnail,
yourself. But yes, this
and that's
player
how I'll
is
remember.
definitely dialed in at the moment.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a
I
short
used to
par
write like
4,
potential
which
games on my whiteboard,
28 yards from
and
the
then
tips.
I just ran out of space because there's so many. So now what I've been doing,
Which
like how I
suggests maybe less than
decided to do
drivers
beach buggy,
necessary off the tee.
is I literally
Set up for good angle of approach,
have
though.
all my
There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short
like
right
pre-made
of the green,
thumbnails, right?
and a big one to the front left to be avoided.
I have a folder called Series in Progress, and so it's like the stuff that I'm either actively working on, like this,
Trying to get it to 7 under
or
par with
backlog
this putt.
shit. I can show you right now.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
You're gonna check out Farewell. I don't know what that is. What that? So you can see here, I have my like folders, and if I take like Slime Rancher, then it's like I did like this one. I did up to 20, right? Banger thumbnail. But yeah, so I do like the numbers in advance. That way I know that they're perfectly lined up and whatever. So yeah, that's what I've been using now for like, what should I stream during this 1 or 2 empty days? And then I'm like, oh, that game is 6 hours. Let's do that. Oh, chapter 9. Right. No. Maybe I'll try it, but without the intention of beating it, because I know it's out of my skill range, and I don't want to make myself hate Celeste because it's too good.
Player with big heart. You showed plenty there.
It gets real bad, yeah.
Birdie from the bunker. Way to go.
Is that a crazy idea that I want to do but will get nowhere with?
Shots up at this stage.
You never know.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards, and a huge water hazard down the left.
You never know if you'll go nowhere or somewhere unless you try.
That water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Opting for the 5-iron.
How's this one looking, huh? Oh,
Almost went in.
I'm always so close to amazing.
Of all the shots
Like,
I
it's
the
ridiculous.
most,
I can make a
that
whole
one ranks right up
compilation of
there.
like just off. You know? You're toxic.
Kate, steady now.
You're
Just a
toxic.
4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Fuck, I suck. I can't read this for shit.
And nothing to sweat over that.
Ah.
Now
Alright, well that was par at least. When is Paw Patrol karting, by the way? I didn't even remember that Paw Patrol Racing was out soon, but it's on fucking Game Pass again. I actually uninstalled the 2 Paw Patrol games I had. I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Because, like, I feel like the one that you guys were doing recently was like 9 hours, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing like 2 days of Paw Patrol. And the thing is that they're not bad enough to be meme games. Like, for what they are, they're totally fine. So I was like, nah. I think the first half is hard but not ridiculous, and at a very clear point the game warns you it's about to get much worse. Really? I didn't know Paw Patrol Kart was a thing until today. Yeah, I knew about it, I just didn't know it was coming out. Like, it was one of those things where I remember seeing it announced or something, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll try any karting game. Except I never got around to Chocobo Racing, because I feel like was it Lightspeed that said that the free version was basically nothing? And I was like, okay, if I'm the only one getting it, fuck this. AI-powered thumbnail generator. You train it on various thumbnails on YouTube, then you feed it 2 datasets, one being the game image, the second being a folder with a bunch of reaction images. I have no clue where to start when it comes to AI. That's actually really cool. I remember years ago, Funhouse actually had a thing where it would rate your thumbnails. So it was an AI that knew what the algorithm liked, and so you can put like thumbnail 1 and thumbnail 2, and it would tell you which will do better on YouTube. It's like, for example, if you have your faces always get more clicks, and that's why you always see people doing the stupid, like, it's just that it gets clicks. It just works. And all the stupid shit that everybody hates, like the circles and the arrows and all that, people do it because it works. Honestly, what I just said is the exact same concept. No, because you have to feed it made stuff, and then it, using the algorithm, tells you which would work and which wouldn't. But yours would create an actual thumbnail, which would save so much time. Even if it's just a reference, kind of like we were saying with Mid-Journey. Even if Mid-Journey doesn't get it perfectly right, you could present what it spat out to an artist and be like, I want something like this, but maybe make the chair half the size.
Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. And down she goes.
Same here with Paw Patrol, not bad enough to be funny, too long to be an easy 1K, and boring. Exactly. So the first one, what was it, like 4 or 5 hours? And at the time, I thought it would be a good meme stream. So I did it, and then after that, I think I've only ever done the first one. You could submit it to an art competition and win. Has somebody done that yet with AI?
A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker.
The DC Pet game is so bad, is it? I knew why did I do this fucking driver or whatever? I knew this was happening.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive.
Yeah, that makes sense, Sam. That's the problem with projects like that and whatever. I had an idea of doing a whole intro with my green screen where it's done like a whole, like, there's a whole thing, almost like a little mini movie, and I was like, dude, it's such a good idea, but like, I don't have fucking time for this. And now I do, but like, I can't be on my feet long enough to do it. So it just never happened. Submitted 3 images and played with 2 of them. 1 took first. That's so ridiculous. And how did they get caught? Did somebody say like, hey, wait a minute, that paintbrush stroke is Mid-Journey written all over it? It said the time it took to refine the image with AI was comparable to learning to paint.
Get in the hole.
What?
That should limit the damage. Nicely done.
Oh, but see, I would. If I'm not mistaken, they just outright outed themselves over it.
After that,
We're 2 holes to go, Luke.
Okay, but when you say that, were they the ones that made the AI?
drive. That one should find the fairway.
If you program the AI,
Here's one of our proven
I would say there's an
performers in the
argument
first
to be
couple of
made.
races. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they
They used Mid-Journey. Okay. Then
Then
what the fuck? The amount of time it used to refine the image with AI was comparable to learning to paint? Absolutely not. Unless they knew about Mid-Journey like fucking 12 years ago or something. I would say if they were the ones that like designed it,
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice
that would be
one.
comparable.
3 feet to go here
Right?
to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next.
Yeah, exactly, Sam. If they made the AI, I would accept that argument,
Leading by
maybe.
a shot after that hole. The finishing
Maybe the AI,
hole
they
at
should be in
TPC Scottsdale
coding competition, not
requires
art. That's
a
fair.
drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the church pew.
Unless it was just to be like, look at how good my AI is. I was able to win an art competition with it. But anyways, I denounced my win and second place gets it. But even no, yeah, that's whack.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, speaking of coding, you just reminded me. So, I was listening to the Xcast while I was shaving and everything today. The Kind of Funny Xcast, which is their Xbox podcast, and they were talking about I think it was like a viewer question. I missed the viewer question because I was like running the water, but I assume it was asking like how did they get their kids into coding or get their kids into the gaming industry or something like that. But Harris was mentioning how he always tells his kids to learn Python and C++ and all that shit because it's going to help them in their future and stuff.
Player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare
which is
that is
fair. I
seemingly
feel like
in
nowadays
contention every
anything you
time
can
they
do
peg it up.
computer-wise, coding-wise. Obviously, the more shit you know, the better. But they were talking about Roblox and Minecraft, how those are such great tools for kids now. And it reminded me that I'd mentioned a couple times that I want to, at some point, stream Minecraft, whether it's for. Oh my god, there's different levels? I never noticed there's different levels. Ah. Finished in the top 5 in 2 events. Hit a drive of 350 yards or longer in a PGA Tour event. Four consecutive birdies or better in a single round. 15. I'll just do this. Yeah, I've been meaning to stream Minecraft, right? And I yeah, it's Java, but yeah, I know Python is now. Was it Stream Deck or OBS? No, Stream Deck is Java, right? But OBS now has like Python. Recently with the new version, I think there was like you could only use the newest Python. Now you could use the other one. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, but I was gonna say, yeah. So I've been wanting to stream Minecraft, right? Like the plethora of fucking DLC I have, but I know that they have those like
This is
educational
course they play on tour all year long.
packs, which is fucking awesome. I know they have like the NASA shit and all that, but they have like all these educational DLC packs, and they're actually releasing one in a couple of days, I think, of like the Arctic animals or something. Like the trailer had the penguins. What the fuck was it?
When I set foot here and when I leave, I'm so sad.
I have such bad streamer brain now. Holy fuck.
There's not a easy
In partnership with BBC Earth, shut up. In partnership with BBC Earth, we're releasing Frozen Planet 2 experience on Minecraft. Experience life through the eyes of astounding animals who inhabit some of the world's coldest regions. Coming tomorrow. That's it. Hashtag Minecraft Edu. I think that's so awesome that kids have that type of shit now. I mean, it's even cool as an adult.
Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
But that's so cool for kids to not only like have fun, but to learn, such a cool learning tool.
Ooh, nice line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt that one.
Yeah, you gotta
And then you have stuff like redstone.
for the rest of the day.
I think redstone is very interesting.
Let's see what happens here.
For those of you that haven't ever like, what the hell?
That's the awful S word. Shank that one.
At least there was a fence. If anybody here has never played Minecraft and somehow doesn't know, redstone is like wiring and shit. And you can literally, like, I've made automatic doors back in the day before they changed the time. You can make elevators. You can have like automated shit. You can have all kinds of cool stuff.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
There's a company called Tiny Bits that makes small electronic kits to get kids interested in circuits, coding, engineering, etc. That's sick. That's smart, because yeah, you could, the kid takes an interest in that, they could go to trade school. Who knows about in 10-20 years when they're old enough to do that stuff, but I know now there's a shortage in all of that and they all pay really well. You just have to go to a trade school to do it. Everyone got started with Raspberry Pi Zero back in the day. I don't even know what that is. I genuinely saw that and got so jealous that we didn't have that stuff when I was a kid.
That's a high caliber.
Makes sense. But yeah, all that stuff is so cool. And I never played that space station game, Chris. Is it any good? That's the like easy 1K NASA shit, right? But is the game any good or is it just... I kind of want to do... It's free, right? I was planning on checking it out just out of curiosity and then like get easy achievements out of it in the process. Okay, it's free, yeah. What's the point though? Is it an educational thing or? It costs $10 and she'd tear apart old broken tablets and make them work again. That's so cool. That's a really cool idea. I don't know if they still make them, but they used to be little single board systems that were entirely contained, about the size of a USB drive.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Damn, that camera angle got me fucking excited.
To save par. That's well holed. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
They're insanely popular now. Interesting. Is it because of that? Because they're simple to dismantle and putz around with? They're good learning tools? They're great for tech. Well, they have really nice versions, but they're still usually under $100. They're great for tech and client crafting too. Nice. Oh, you just reminded me. Lightspeed had dropped a link for an Amazon tablet that was like $50 or something, and I meant to like consider grabbing it. But at this point, that's buried, and I don't even know where it is.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the
I remember it was cheap, and I was like,
The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous parts.
But I guess realistically, I don't need it. Like this, what I use for the stream deck is snappy enough that it's
green donut with the bunker right in the
that it's good.
green, doesn't it? I love this.
And the one on the back of my chair doesn't even need to be snappy because it's just chat.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side.
Oh, it almost landed in the fucking hole.
It's for par.
Okay, so that's why the chipping things are always so bad. They're always judging like where the hole is.
I like the look of this.
There's even an achievement to sink a chip from a bunker, so that would have been a really easy one. But Minecraft on or at least they used to come with Minecraft pre-installed as part of the Raspberry Pi OS. That makes sense. You can function as small computers for very simple tasks. What the f?
It's time to begin this powerful hole.
I don't even know what the thing looks like. I just see the inside of it. That's so crazy. If you image search it, you literally just see the inside. Which one? That's it? Is that all it is? One for me is that they want to do audio stuff, so I need to find a good audio interfacing kit, but I can only find them on Arduinos. I don't know what that is. This has to... Oh, Raspberry Pi 4 case? The fuck? It's just an inside board, and then you could buy or use all the different parts or use them to add tech functionality to literally anything. That's so cool. $284 Canadian on Amazon. What the fuck? Arduino is basically a competitor of Raspberry Pi. Huh. Never heard of any of this until now. That's really cool.
Well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time to
Well,
step into the bunker now.
It did. Come on. Bounce to the left like crazy. Insanely popular for audio related stuff, no clue why though. Huh. Dude, I was watching the stream a bit yesterday, or VOD. Only players had done... They streamed like 4 times yesterday in different chunks, so I guess they were just having trouble. They did music, Dark Souls, and Elden Ring. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know, but they were making music on Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops Studio, and it reminded me of like I had the free version of Fruity Loops back in the day, and I would just putz around. I didn't know what I was doing. It was just like, why not? But how much is Fruity Loops Studio, Sam? Like, I wonder. I feel like I'd enjoy a stream of this. Like, I wonder if it'd be enjoyable to watch somebody who doesn't know how to make music just try to learn how to do, like, put together something that sounds like something. Or if it would just be like torture because you're like, no. Remember one used one a few years ago to design a selfie station? It would detect faces in front of it and then start a timer before taking a picture? That's clever.
A chance for the top 10 here.
That's cool. I actually have something set up on my stream deck like that, Eternal. Originally I had it set up with print screen, but in that, remember a couple of months ago there was that huge stream deck update that broke all my shit, but was an amazing update. One of those things, if you could believe it, is such a simple thing that they added. Oh my god, again with the slow stroke that fucks me. One of the things that they added was just being able to screenshot what's in OBS. So instead of having to screenshot both monitors at once, it only screenshots OBS. So I've started using that for my thumbnails because it's obviously... God damn it, it literally bounced off the hole again. So yeah, it's just more practical to do it that way, right? So I have a screenshot button that it just screenshots whatever is the focused application. So if I'm playing a game on my PC, it'll screenshot the game, which is the main reason I set it. And then if OBS is the target, whatever's the focus app. But I updated my like print screen button once they added that, so I have like an OBS screenshot button, but then I also have one that has a 10-second timer, so multi-action. So if it's a standing thumbnail, or if it's like, let's say I want to be at like this angle, and I either can't reach the button, or I don't want to like reach it because then I'll contort and my neck will look natural or something, I just have like a OBS screenshot timer button. So there's like one where it's just instant and one where it's 10 seconds, and that's what I do for my thumbnails, or if I want to see what a scene looks like closely or something. Practical. There's a free web-based client that lets you make music by piecing together audio bits from different instruments. Number 3 is it for school. That's dope. Intro version of Fruity Loops is $99 USD and it's super limited. Okay, so it's not worth it. For how much I would use it. One of my biggest complaints about Fruity Loops and Ableton, I remember that one, yeah. Their intro versions are very limiting and the next step is really expensive. Oh well, that was a good idea in theory. Because I remember using Fruity Loops, whatever version, it was like 2 or something.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And it was free, and again, this was like 15 years ago, if not more.
Here we find ourselves on the
I remember it was around the time that Midnight Club 2 was out. So whenever the hell that came out. What is wrong with me? I'm doing so bad this competition.
John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Posted the Music Lab in Discord. Cool. Also, you just reminded me, speaking of a browser, Gary Wood was talking about that whole segment when they were talking about Java and C++ or whatever. He was talking about how his daughter was doing one where it's a browser-based thing.
Their short game has been very
and it's the same type of thing. It's made for kids to like get into programming and creating. And you're saying that these kids make all kinds of crazy cool shit.
He's currently in a share of 6.
Yeah, Sam, but I would not do that, especially not on stream.
Slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off here.
Especially not on stream.
Oh, great swing there. This one from about 160 yards out.
I don't care when it's like a 20-year-old game that's like, who gives a shit, but yeah, for that type of stuff, nah.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That was not bad.
What a shot.
Not bad, not bad.
You like that, didn't you? Trying to get it
Too much roly-poly-oly action, but... Light speed, you Python.
This one's tracking.
Yesterday was funny. I was watching Light, and I wrote Python in his chat, and he was like, "It's like I could hear you say it, and you're laughing at everything."
Closing the gap.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Man, this game is so fun, chat. This game rules.
It's a little wayward.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Every time. I can never find the hole. It's always been a problem.
Don't mind the look of this. Yeah, you'll take that.
Alright, let's see. Are we winning yet?
Stroke after that hole.
Fight for third.
Welcome to this hole.
The first two are only 1 stroke ahead, so it is within grasp. Hopefully I don't fucking choke it at the last hole again. Although, again, the fact that I've been shooting nonstop, like in the rough and in the bunkers or whatever.
For the second shot at the 15.
And that makes sense, Sam. Makes sense. This would be...
going right at the pin here.
Oh, that would have been so
This
nice.
player's dialed in. What a shot.
He's dialed in. He's gone out of bunker. He's gone to the green.
Chance for birdie. This putt is for a share of second.
With 3 holes to go.
The fuck is a share of second?
Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as
Did
any.
it bounce a little bit to the left? Too much. Fuck. That was not bad.
Great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Close to the lead. Make sure you drop this putt to maintain your momentum.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 6 under. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5.
That makes sense. Man, Deadmau5 is one of those guys where I see his setup, and I see all the shit he's done. Like, his music is so weird to me in the sense that, like, I see his studio in his house,
That's it. It's
and all
okay.
that, and I'm just like,
And here we are with the third shot.
I know that the music is all he does. Not even, because I know that he like programmed, or at least helped program, like the cube thing is all in-house tech. Anyways, my point is, I look at how much he knows. I just like looking at his setup, and I just don't understand how someone that age can have that much knowledge. Like, I look at Tim Henson, and I'm like, how do you understand all this at your age? Like, I feel like you have 80 years of experience crammed into like a 20-something body. You know? It's fucking crazy to me.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance.
But I guess these are probably like the people that have been doing it since they're like 4, and they just like were born with it in their brain. They're like, oh, when he played bongos before he spoke. All that type of shit.
What a shot.
Joel is like 42, but still, you look at his setup, and I'm like, bro, you could give me like
That's a good-looking shot there.
a millennia, and I would never understand any of this shit. Dude, his house, chat, Linus Tech Tips did a video where he took a tour of Deadmau5's place. He has his own, like, internet tower. And between the cube and the streaming setups and the whatchamacallits, I won?
Venue, I gotta say, to win at Riviera, I believe places you among the tournament's elite throughout the years.
Chris, that's funny.
This is a storied venue, and this was a storied win.
Does all of his cube animations in Unreal Engine 2? Yo.
I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward
I
to
tied for
catching you
first,
next
and it gave me the win. We take those, baby. Holy shit, I did not think. I did not think. Hell yeah. But I forget how many GPUs he had in his house. But he had like over 20 or 30 GPUs, right? And yeah, like I said, the Cube Tech is all like in-house. It's just so crazy. That whole house is fucking bonkers. But his studio, man. He's even has synthwave synthesizers that he designed and shit, right?
On 2K Sports. We're at the Chariot Open. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside PGA champion Rich Beam. We're in the booth and down on the
Time's
course
in.
is John
It's already
McCarthy.
10.
Thanks, Luke.
Man, I don't know what to do, chat. Like I said, I feel like the smartest thing would be get up early as fuck, go to the hospital first thing in the morning, get those exercises and whatnot. You know, I'm gonna turn off the announcers' voices.
Course is a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to see what kind of action unfolds here today.
Can I? Menu music? Let's actually turn that off. I'm gonna turn off the menu music so I don't have to keep pausing the stream beats. And now this should be a lot more fluid. I could just keep the music going. I don't have to have them talking while I'm talking. I feel like the first couple of parts I was a lot less talkative because I was more like trying to get into it, but now I'm into it. But and now that I say that, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Deadmau5 knows that ETM sets can be boring, so he wants to make sure that his entire show is very engaging. Dude, it's fucking nuts. But yeah, that video is so cool. Even if you're not a fan of Deadmau5, that tour is awesome. Oh yeah, okay, now what I was gonna say is the smart, responsible thing would be get up early, go to the hospital, and get those exercises in case I can't make an appointment at the physio place near me. But I feel like at that point, I might as well just Google what exercises to do because that information's out there, right? instead of waste a couple hours. Because she made it seem like I won't actually see a doctor. They'll literally just be like, oh, do this. And like I was saying, my mom had a good point where she's like, you don't want to move wrong and hurt yourself further, so you're better off seeing an actual physiotherapist and, you know. So I'm like, I don't know if I even bother getting up early as fuck tomorrow, and the problem is if I don't do it tomorrow, I got a cab because she's off tomorrow, but then she has a brunch, so I have to go early as dicks, which means she would have to also. So I really don't know. And to be fair, the woman on the phone sounded like she was doing me a solid, so I kind of don't want to. I mean, I don't want to go at all. Of course. Why would I want to get up early as fuck and then go all the way there? It'd be like a 4-hour process to have 15 minutes of like actual productivity. You know what I mean? So I very much do not want to go. I just feel like it's the smartest thing to do. Actually, remember a Super Bowl stream we did? Someone said that software could never sound as good as the real thing. Then Joel's like, you're wrong. It's just easier to get the sound of hardware synth when you actually have the hardware synth. Then he proceeded to make the same exact sound with both hardware and software. It's crazy. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where it's just like anything else. If you know what you're doing, pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, look at somebody like Mick Gordon, dude. He sampled a fucking lawnmower, and you would never know that. Some people just hear shit different and know what they're just know. Wow. How? What the fuck? Hello? Yeah, some people are just built different. When I have physical therapy on my back, the therapist said if it's a damaged bone, the only thing physical therapy would do is make it worse, but insurance bitches for it in hopes you'll get frustrated and not pursue more treatment. Yeah, but my whole thing has been very conflicting. Because at first, the whole point of the boot, that wasn't the line that it showed me at all. This hole was... I did horrible, that whole hole. Tied for 11th with a -1. Okay, I could still turn this around. Yeah, at first they were like, whatever. And then, the second time I got x-rays, she said that the ankle joint was fractured. So, get it to the hospital and get a boot or a cast done immediately so that I don't damage it further. Then, a week after that, I saw the orthopedist. And he said to stay in the boot 2 more weeks, but to like not sleep in the boot and move my foot around. And so he basically said only wear the boot if you go outside. And I was like, I don't go outside. So basically, I've just kind of been like wearing it if I'm sore. So I'm like, I literally don't know when to fucking wear it. But he was like, wear it for 2... He's like, basically saying not to wear it, but then he said, wear it for 2 more weeks, then do physio. And then I have like my follow-up with my normal doctor, then I have a follow-up with him at like the end of October. The whole thing's such a mess. It's not going to heal a fracture. Only rest or surgery can fix bones. Yeah. And like I said, when I saw him, at first it sounded like I was gonna have to get surgery, and I was like, "What? What? Not that bad, is it?" Because she said it. I guess, to be fair, she was like French, so English wasn't her first language, but she made it sound like, "And have you had surgery before?" And I was like, "Why are you saying so matter-of-factly?" You know? Just like, oh, great. Is that bad? Your ass got smacked by a car? Yeah, but it's like, oh. Well, like I've seen the X-ray and stuff. Like it's a thin line. But I know that that's the danger with fractures. They're often worse than bones because you can like, it could just break more. Right here is why Joe mentioned legal action. I mean, if I'm not permanently fucked from it, I don't see the point in that, because then that's a whole other thing. That's a lot of time and money that I don't have. Like, yeah, sure, if you win in the end, that's fine. But from my understanding, those really only like, those are like if like I got both my legs broken, or if I was like in a wheelchair type thing, and then you can like sue because they like ruin your quality of life. But if it's just like a fractured ankle, they're gonna be like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro." Did you file a claim with the guy's insurance company at least? I mean, I didn't do anything because the cops and all that showed up, so they did all that. I didn't have to do anything. They just gave me a card. Oh yeah, trying to like that's why I've been worried about that type of shit. But lawyer and stuff would be me. I don't know the money for that. But yeah, like today I finally got paid for the first time for like a month, and it was not much, but it's like she was telling me, because I had to submit one more form where it shows like my actual salary and etc. So I think in 2 weeks I'll be like all caught up. This is kind of like just like the flat rate, I guess, that they do by default. But yeah, like my pills, my ankle brace, all that was covered. My parking for the hospital. Again, because I wasn't at fault and I was a pedestrian, all that is, I don't have to worry about any of that, luckily. Where's love to ambulance chase pro bono? What does pro bono mean? I've never really understood what the hell that means. But yeah, all that stuff is the only thing that didn't get covered is my headphones. My headphones broke because they flew off. But she was saying anything like that, she's like, if you had a backpack, that wouldn't be covered. But if it was like stuff that necessary, like if clothes got ripped, or if they had to cut my clothes off to get to the wounds and whatnot, then that's different. For free, yeah, makes sense. Don't take any money unless you win, and sometimes not at all. Really? That seems... Is it because they're that confident they're gonna win? Also, what shiz is 811? That's the thing, I feel like the car didn't fuck me up because I'm big, but I feel like the fall fucked me up because I'm big. I feel like if I was shorter, I would have gotten ruined by the car. But because I'm such a big fat ass, I hit the ground hard as fuck, and that's why my ankle went kaput. The US makes it very easy to sue and win and get a settlement. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like here. It's like my friend was saying that she did that, or her parents did that, but because she got hit by a car when she was a kid. But she was a kid and her leg broke. So that makes sense that they sued and won. In my case, it's like they're probably just gonna be like, bro, just limp. I don't know. I have no idea if it would be beneficial or not. But again, it seems like such a fucking headache for what I can't imagine it would be worth it. At this point, like I said, I'm like, okay, at least the money's coming in now, and I'm caught up on my bills. And now I just want the fucking thing to heal because it's a pain in the ass. Here in the US, you would have had lawyers at the hospital during visitation hours? Yeah. For sure. My sister was in a Roundup case. Jesus, that angle. She had cancer, and we used Roundup in the garden when we were kids. The lawyer didn't take anything until she won. What the fuck is Roundup? I had to get one when I was fighting for disability, and they didn't take payment until after I got my back pay. The weed killer. Oh, so they're saying, like, the fumes from that gave her cancer type thing? Holy fuck. Or when she was a kid? How did the lawyers even... Did your sister, like, actively go after that shit, or... Otherwise, how would somebody just be like, oh yeah, this, area... I was a kid, she was 14 years older than me? Okay, yeah, so you don't know, and she just... What the fuck? That's crazy. I don't know, I googled it a bit, right? And also it said that you have like 2 years to file. So I guess like in that case, if in 2 years from now my ankle's still fucking shot, I could be like, you know what? Right, you said it was a class action lawsuit, right? So in that case, so crazy. Like the Nintendo, yeah, exactly. It's exactly like the Nintendo stick drift. Eternal's sister had stick drift because of Weed Killer. Terrible stuff. Oh, alright. Oh shit, we're on the 18th hole? I'm tied for 10th? Oh no. Playing like shit. Try filing a claim with the insurance, no lawyer first, and then if they don't pay you out, you get a lawyer involved. She actually got back a 6-figure settlement? Wow. Yeah, my friend was saying that I think they got like 10 grand. But again, I was like, okay, a little girl that breaks a leg, if that's how much she got, I can't imagine that a fully grown man who fractures his ankle be like, you know what, here's a $50 gift card for Tim Hortons. Some of the people that won those cases were getting 2 billion payouts. Billion. This whole thing because they knew it was causing lymphoma? Oh shit, they knew and they were still doing it? So they got fucking railed, as they should. Also, of course I get fucking 10th. God damn it. Billion with a B. Holy shit. That's wild. I guess we'll do like one more. It's 10 past 10. Y'all talking about insurance payouts? Yeah, Nick. Because I was saying that with my ankles just being a pain in the ass. Also, what's up, man? An eternal sink to sue, but I'm saying I won't get shit. Like I was saying, my friend was telling me that when she was a kid, she got hit by a car and broke her leg. What the fuck? Can I restart the event? Because that was my first stroke? No. But I was like, yeah, if a little girl's family gets 10 grand for a broken leg, grown-ass man with a fractured ankle ain't gonna get shit. But, again, I just wanna, at this point I'm just focusing on the, trying to get the physio in order. I think at this point, I don't want to get up early as fuck, and she's sick, so I think I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna phone the place and hope I get lucky, but that's probably a bad idea. I think called pain and suffering exists to a certain extent depending on their auto policy. Huh. Also, Chris, full-time cozy streamer. Nice. You'd have to just stream, do 30 minutes of gameplay a day. You could be like Tim the Tat Man, dude. React to TikToks. Spectate cozy streams. The Radical Koopa Troopa, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Dude, the company who made the place I'm staying at for causing an injury when I fell down some stairs? Really, Chris? Okay, I was like, bro. I don't think you gotta sue, but their car insurance automatically covers a set amount for liability and you're entitled to it. You don't gotta be disabled. They fucking hit you. If they'd hit another car, it would have been paid out all the same. Bodily injury will cover all your medical bills. After that, you are entitled to pain and suffering. I can't legally talk about how my company does it, but insurance companies do actually pay out for it. Interesting. I wonder how that works, yeah. Okay, that was a nice line. Which is good, because we're close to the water. Fuck, that was close. Alright. I sued the landlords for not telling me there were stairs. Bruh. I have stair phobia and you didn't tell me? I don't understand these fucking angles, bro. I can't hit for shit anymore. Not enough juice, I don't think. Fuck. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna stand a bit. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oof. We'll see how long this one takes. It's like 10:15. This will either be the last, or I'll run to the bathroom and do one more after that. I paid a grandma a few months ago like $6K due to her missing her first grandchild's birth, even though she barely was hurt, like sprained her wrist or something, so she couldn't hold them for a week. What the fuck? Wow. Dude, so I could be like, I missed the Dragon Ball movie. I want $5,000. I don't understand. Why do? Wear one of my Dragon Ball shirts. That's crazy. Again, though, the states are so much more like lenient and more like you sue somebody because they have brown eyebrows. You're like, I have brown eyebrow phobia, and brown eyebrows killed my dad. I want everything. The whole point is that there's liability there, and they definitely hit you. Yeah, and I mean, there's like the report, and they admitted that they were at fault and shit. So, but again, I don't know if that covers more than just what I'm getting, or I don't know. I don't know anything about this shit. But I don't have the dude's insurance info. I assume it's just with the police report. I assume I could just go to a police station and be like, here's my claim. How do I get money out of this guy? No, but that's crazy. I never knew all this shit. No lawsuit at all, just what she was entitled to, and then we paid more because we felt bad for her. Makes sense? Probably get the report, yeah. And then they tell you what to do. I mean, I have the report number, like I said. I have like a little card that has it. No! Are you serious right now? I don't know. Again, the whole thing has been such a pain. At this point, I'm just annoyed that my place that I got physio for my foot last time doesn't have space for me, so now it causes a whole other fucking problem. So yeah, Nick, this all started because I was saying the place that I went to for physio for my foot in the past, she's great. She's really nice, and she's really helpful and helped me when I had like tendonitis and plantar fasciitis and all that. But they can only apparently take a certain amount of people where it's work accidents or car accidents or whatever, and they're full. And when I was at the hospital last week, they wanted to set me up to the physio at the hospital, but I was like, oh no, it's okay, I already have someone. But then I found out today that they don't have space for me, so now I'm like, ah shit, because I'm supposed to start physio next week. But then when I phoned, she's like, oh, we don't do appointments by phone, and because we're short-staffed, the soonest you can get an appointment is mid-October. So she's like, you have to come in, do all the paperwork, all the blah 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 blah. And then when I was explaining to her a bit more about what it is, she was like, okay, if you come in between these times or whatever, they'll just like see you real quick and give you a list of workouts to do that you could just do on your own. But there's also a physio place close to me, so it makes more sense to just go there, and that way I don't risk doing something wrong and hurting myself or fucking up the healing. I'd rather somebody really be like, okay, do this, don't do this, and get the police report, call this insurance company ASAP, tell them you got hit in the accident or injured in treating. Treating is the key part. Tell them you've missed work since, make them pay for every appointment and have all hospital bills sent to them. I mean, that's already, like I said, that's already being done. I'm getting paid for my missed work, and all my medical shit has been taken care of. That's like, the government has been covering all that. Pain and suffering, I couldn't do physio with a nice lady. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I deal with this stuff all day for work. Yeah, maybe I will. Thank you. Like the physio version of a Tommy kiss. Bruh. Nick to the rescue. See, I answered his Yakuza questions and it all paid off, chat. How was, I don't remember, did you finish Lad, or did you just already start Judgment? I don't remember. Either way, how's that going? Also, if you finished Lad, don't drop any spoilers in chat, because I remember Chris was considering playing it. Canada, imagine Canada is much different from States since my company has insurance in Canada as well. That's the thing, is like, I don't know, because I know that in the States you guys sue for everything, and here, like, people just don't really sue. I say that, and then, you know, fucking dickhead next door. I don't even know if I guess it's not sued if you don't go to court, right? But my folks had to pay because of the fucking hedge. The neighbor next door is such a fucking dickhead, Eternal. Apparently he also, since then there's this woman that's a dog walker. She's just a sweet old lady, and the nice dog that she walked, I know he didn't like dogs or whatever, but anyways, apparently the neighbor got him put to sleep. So I don't know if it's because it barked at his dog or what, but I was like, of course. But ironically, I thought I was doing the guy a favor, right? Because like, for those that don't know, our hedge was so overgrown, because for years my folks were saying that they were going to get it removed, they were going to whatever, so I didn't bother ever trimming it, because it's a huge fucking job, because this thing was like, instead of, I think you're supposed to have it like 5 feet, 6 feet, this thing was like 10 feet, and it was sticking out so much it was like touching the house. Like, I had to start taking the mower on the other side because I literally couldn't get to the gate. But I was always like, I'm not going to kill myself doing all this shit if we're just going to get rid of it. So eventually it was just like, okay, it's just too, and it was dead too. It was like, it was green, but like once you get inside, everything was dead. So eventually I cut everything, and I cut it to like my knees, because again, it's all dead, so cut it to like my knees, cut all of it like widthwise, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna be nice, and cut his side too, in the front yard. You know? That way it doesn't look stupid because our side is all done and his isn't. And then we get a letter in the mail saying we depreciated the value of his house and that we did his side without his permission and all that. I'm like, you fucking dickhead. And they said back in the day it was like that was our property, but the neighbor planted it because they like it came to an agreement or whatever. Anyways, and then of course when they look at the deeds, it turned out that the dickhead next door actually, like, it was on his property, so they had to pay him like it's like $1,500 or something for a fucking hedge that was dead. But he's apparently supposed to get rid of it, and he hasn't, of course. So now I have to hear about them complain about that, of the fact that he is not getting rid of it like he's supposed to. Oh man. But that was like before COVID, and then just nothing happened because obviously with COVID it's like that was the least important thing in the world. Yeah, Nick, the open beta is open to everybody on the weekend. Like it starts on Thursday if you pre-order, and then it's Saturday through Monday if you for everyone. Judgment is great. I haven't finished Lad yet. Taking a break from that combat. Right. And you're liking Judgment? That's awesome. I'm gonna claim for the pain and suffering, lost wages, liability stuff that's not even close to suing. That's what people pay insurance for. It makes sense. Chapter 3 with like 10 hours play. Nice. Yeah, the neighbor is an absolute dickhead. I've always not liked him. He's always just had one of those like shit-eating faces, you know? This is why property lines should not be established by hedgery. And it's just like, bro, it was the and the funniest thing, I don't understand. Apparently, my fucking dad was like on the call because they didn't even have. They had us measure it ourselves, like how far it was from each of our houses and shit. And my dad didn't know how to rotate the camera on FaceTime. and I was in the shower or something. And just because of that, like, I think that was literally the one detail, but I was like, okay, why didn't you just turn the phone the other way then? But the guy who, like I said, claimed that it devalued his house literally has vines along the whole side of the house. Like, he's just a fucking dickhead who was probably like, oh, I could get money for this. And for whatever the fuck reason did. I was just like, man, I really wish I could just punch you in the fucking head. I don't know, I don't call people cunts lately, but having a dog put down is just fucking cruel. Yeah, again, like, I don't know the reason, but I imagine, because it's him, that the dog probably just barked at his and was like, I feel for my dog's safety. You know? And he lets the fucking thing sit on the front steps when they're in the house, so. Did I win? Tied for first, baby. That didn't take that long. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Just because I don't want to wait half an hour to pee. But we will do one more. I wonder if you have grounds for a countersuit since he hasn't removed it yet, even though he's supposed to. I think so. Again, I'm not involved in any of that shit. So what they're saying and what's actually true, I don't know. I don't know if they were saying that, you know, if it's actually a thing, or if it was actually part of the agreement, or if they're just being old and angry. All I know is that the bullshit never ends, as I'm sure all of you know. But yeah, Nick, what I said was, I totally forgot that it was only if you pre-order Thursday and Friday, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna start Slime Rancher on Friday. And then I figured, fuck it, I'll do the COD beta because I want to check it out. But I was like, yeah, it makes no sense to do Slime Rancher Friday, COD Saturday, Slime Rancher Sunday. I might as well just do COD Friday, and then Slime Rancher on the weekend. But realistically, I'm gonna buy COD anyway, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll just pre-order it, and that way I can stream the beta on Friday. Let me pause the recording. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do one more before we call it a night. Begin a round. Does anybody know if you could pre-install the COD beta? After my joke the other day about my generation doesn't look before crossing the street, my mom hit me with the, you know, you could taught me something is bothering you, right? Oh, man. Ow, ow, ow. I know how that feels, buddy. Alright, we got a wind against us. Perfect. Yeah, I guess I might as well just always do the fast forward. Whoa, misread the fuck out of that. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, whew. Love to see it, baby. I was like, Ma, it was just a dark joke, don't take it seriously. How was that fast? I feel like I was worried I was gonna go slow. Oh well. It was still a good shot, so we take those. Alright, now the wind is gonna carry it. I'm actually gonna go all the way back here. See what happens. Perfect. Oh, it's my locker room song, chat. Bum, 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 bum. I have not used that yet since updating with the AI. Oh, Fing? I guess it's because every time I've played a multiplayer game since, I just beat the fuck out of my opponents. You know, being cracked and all. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Chat, you know what I thought of? I mentioned how I want to stream those last two Mario Golf courses before I uninstall the game. Because I feel like at this point it's safe to say I'm never going to play that game again. I had my fun with it, but I've gotten rid of the thumbnail. So I think that's going to be a Twitch exclusive. I'm thinking maybe depending on how long Beach Buggy takes tomorrow. Imagine 2 courses of 18 holes will probably take half an hour. Maybe like at the end of tomorrow's stream we'll check it just to... Because again, I feel like it's just kind of a waste to uninstall it before at least checking them out. But they'll just not go on YouTube, I guess. But again, I think it's safe to say that at this point, nobody cares. You know? Also, I totally forgot to read what Eternal wrote. The detour property is just fucking wild. It's like, go to the large tree at the top of the ridge, then 800 foot west or south. Wow. That's pretty funny. How? Why? Oh, sorry. That burp reminds me, I didn't realize I was down to my... that I drank my last beer. Oh, Fing. Oh, Fing. And I really have been wanting to drink less, because that's 100% my belly, at least a good portion. Because really, even if I have like 6 in a day, that's like a good portion of like your caloric intake, right? But it's about, yeah, I was like, okay, now that I'm home and all fucked up, it's a perfect time to lower how much I'm drinking. But realistically, because I'm home more, and I'm just vibing in here, I've been drinking more, right? Because it's like, I don't have to worry about shit. I have no idea how many calories are in a beer, but I can imagine it's few. I think I checked recently and it was like, I want to say it's like in the 130 range. So you gotta think that even just like 6 beers would be like 800-ish. And for a man, I think the average is like 2,000 calories a day. You gotta think that half a dozen beers is like half your daily intake. So realistically, I'm probably like just always over. Was that a hole in one? Was that a hole in one? Is this a replay? And the song hit at the perfect time, and the achievement didn't pop. Well, that's cool. But we finally got a hole in one, dude. There it is. Look at us. Not even rare. 75! This is the greatest day of my life, dude. Actually faked. I love that it kind of just happened. Dude, just naturally, dude. Actually faked. Bray, don't fucking expose me, dude. Let me have my frickin' moment, dude. Let the fools fall for. Was this thing? Streamer show Coronas? No. Lob wedge. I'm gonna do a sand wedge even though I'm not in the sand. I'm a freaking rebel, dude. Look at this. Textbook. Nice, Chris. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. That was another thing. Man, Twitch has just been crazy this week, huh? Nadia? You got the gambling, you got the guy who ripped everyone off to gamble, you got Nadia, you got the sexual assault allegations, Twitch banning gambling. What a week. And it's Tuesday in it. Tuesday in it. All I'll say, chat, is I would have never hit that hole-in-one had I stuck to death loop, you know what I mean? Alright, that would have been a perfect time to sink a cool putt game. Tuesday, bro. Tuesday, bro, in it. I'm in first place by 1 stroke, though, so we can't get too comfortable. That hole-in-one wasn't a guaranteed win, even though it should have been. Not too bad. I just found it boring. Not for me. I gave it the old college try, as you know. Especially because Game Pass means no risk. I was like, okay, not for me, uninstall, move on. You know? It's my favorite part of the whole thing. Oh, my head is huge. I have a 3-stroke read? A 3-stroke read? That reminds me also, yeah, Mizkiff got cancelled. Nadia? She was a Warzone streamer? I know she's a Call of Duty streamer who claims she's better than any other woman. So that already is toxic as fuck. But then it got discovered that she was cheating. And then she busted the whole, oh, you're just accusing me of cheating because I'm a woman thing. I think she was like not invited to the COD event because of it. Or she was, and people are like, why the I'm cracked out of my mind. Worldwide #1 Warzone player, but she cheats? Yeah. Or I think she went to the event, but by then it had been found out. She was there, but she sucked without her cheats. That's it. What a name! Cockster. Cockster with the rain. Thank you. What a name! Their last playing PGA Tour makes sense. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Right, chat. The Raiders are new. Let's hit them. Let's hit them, dude. Good evening. We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast for this breaking news. My stream is being raided by insert streamer name here. Live on the scene, we have Shizzy Hollywood. Yes, hello Shiz. I don't know if you can even hear me right now because as you can see, we have quite the crowd behind us, and that is because insert streamer name here just raided the stream. I'm getting word that all of these raiders are very attractive and also very good in bed. This is fantastic news for the community, as you can imagine. What a sight to behold. What a great day. Back to you. Thank you, Shizzy. What a sight to behold indeed. We now return you to your regularly scheduled broadcast. Fuck. Thanks again for the raid, dude. How was PGA? Really? The fuck? So Chris, was that it? She was there, but she sucked with her cheats, and then people found out that she was a cheater? It's ridiculous, man. She's been accused of cheating previously? Oh, okay, so it just didn't help her case that she was garbage on a different setup? Shit. Alright. Not bad. Sounds good. Thanks again for the raid, dude. Take care. Welcome, raiders. I guess I'll finish this and I'll do one more. Yeah, because we only have a few holes left. I was gonna wrap up after that, but I'll do an extra one for the raiders. People try to say she cheated at the event, but she couldn't. She was on Activision provided systems. Yeah. Yeah, everyone had the same rig. Man, their systems were really cool. Did you see it, Eternal? I only watched a little bit of the event because, like, I wanted to see the game a bit, but in general, I'm not a fan of COD streamers, right? They're all dude bros and shit. And obviously, each setup was, like, the same, but they looked really dope. I was like, man, there's, like, 40 setups here, and I would just want one. She played very poorly, and the recorded guy kicked ass or something. Huh. Dual PC systems for playing and streaming? Yeah, it makes sense. But just like the desk and mic layout and the ring light layout and so everything was really cool. The scammer and SAAQs are the same person? Oh, really? Wow. So, yeah, that person's like a turbo piece of shit. The recorder guy kicked ass. Huh. They aren't? Oh. I don't know, man. Again, there's too... It's all people I don't give a shit about either. It's just that that's all I see on Twitter. Right? Damn it. Damn it, bro, in it. Alright. Dude plays Warzone with a recorder. Not sure who he is, but it's funny. Oh, like the instrument? I think I saw that. I think I saw that. He was there at the event? Isn't that like super fucking annoying for literally every single other person? That's kind of bullshit. So every single other person had to hear that annoying ass. Oh man, I'd be so pissed. But if you could imagine, chat, the chats there were so awful. I was like hopping around just like out of curiosity. I watched the main one on YouTube, and the chat was just awful. I checked ninjas, and the whole chat was like, "What are you here? Play Fortnite." It's like, yeah, because he's not getting paid to be at this fucking event. You stupid assholes. Hey, I won. It was very interesting. Issue is I used to occasionally get funny Tim or Doc or Twitch clips on TikTok. Now the algorithm gives me Warzone toxicity. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying as hell. Yeah, I don't use TikTok because I don't like TikTok, but I should use it to get my algorithm to know me. Because I know that TikTok is one of the best has the best algorithm. Players Champion, hello? Win the Players Championship. Another 75? I got 150 gamer score today? But yeah, I know it has like the best algorithm. But it's just like everything I've seen out of TikTok is horrible. But because I don't use it, whenever I check it, which is literally just whenever the app has an update, because Again, you guys know that I'm obsessive with like notifications and updates or whatever. So anytime I have an update on my phone, on iOS, there's always like a little blue dot showing you that it's been updated. So I open every single one of those, but there's never blue dots. And that's the only time I open TikTok. And because of that, it just gives me, I guess, like the general population for you, and is the most brain dead, cringy, awful shit. Perfect example of why I don't like TikTok. You know, it's just people lip syncing people who are actually funny, and people doing like the most lazy dances I've ever seen. It's all shit where I'll like, it goes viral when I'm like, how are you not embarrassed to do this, bro? You're such a loser. Like, you can pay me to put that shit out there. Oh. I just don't trust the app? That's fair. Oh, Sam, you're so naive. You think you have privacy on anything? You sweet angel. Everything you're doing is being watched and sold by everybody, my boy. I'm so good at being almost amazing. You know what I mean? I'm always that close to being the nastiest, but I'm not, so I suck. That's why I'm tied for 4th. Damn it, dude. This song rules. Alright, I'm gonna get another hole-in-one for Eternal. Just kidding, Stinky Goral. I know I don't, but I can try to limit it. That's fair. Bill Gates knows me better than my mom. It's true. It's true. His wife comes home. How was work, honey? Shut up, Bracey's tweeting. Oh my god, I wasn't looking at the wind, by the way. I literally hit it with the wind. Actually Pepegaed out of my mind. Babe, get your phone. There's a new Bracey tweet hot on the streets. It's true. This is Bracey's world and we're just in it. Ah, this game is toxic. That was a good crunch. A little crunchy. What the fuck is the point of this? It shows you the colors? I mean, that's cool, but why? Did I sell 5,500 on my gems? 5,500? My lord, this guy's balling out of control. What can you... Why? What did I do to you, game? To deserve this torture? You fuck. Why'd you say never mind? Did you do it, Chris? Did you see how much money you can make and you fell? You fell for the trap? Get in there! This guy's a frickin' gamer. You can't sell him? Oof. Little oopsie poopsie. Alright, I'm in second. I'm behind by 2 strokes. 2 strokes is all I need. You can recycle for money? Alright, hippie. Recycling. Frickin' lib, dude. Still not enough. Man, these curves are nuts, though. These curves are going sicko mode, dude. Get in there. You're toxic. I need sold items, you see. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I understand, as it were. Whole thing. The snake pit. What is that, Twitch? Alright, perfect, perfect. Look at this. Look at us. Clapping cheeks. Slapping golfer cheeks. Best thing to do is keep like 500 spare for quests, recycle the rest. Look at this guy with the strategics. Braysky, I don't know if you saw, but when I was talking about how I had a good time mopping up achievements in Yakuza 3 and 4. Did you see that there's an achievement for knocking people over? And it's in both games. It was the greatest, dude. I just ran in circles pushing people. It was awesome. Best part of any Yak game. And it's true, Braysky got that Steam 1K. Back before they made it easy for baby gamers. Braysky has a like 400-day playtime like the Eternal. I laughed so hard when I saw that, dude. It's so funny. Like, it genuinely made me like wheeze laughing. Again, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. But I was just like, I was losing it, man. Modified his save file? No, man. I guess you missed when Bray and Eternal were constantly like going back and forth like you and Nick are doing now. I also want to perfect every Yakuza, but my god, that's a lot. Yeah, see, I even like, no. I got to about 600 in 3 and 4, and I stopped there. And on 5, I'm at 250, and when I looked at what is like easy, I was like, it's not even worth it. And I just uninstalled it at 250. So now I just have Zero, Kiwami, and Lost Judgment installed. Like a month ago I had 10 of them installed. Now I have 3. And like I said, I'm just gonna get the missable achievements in Zero that I missed on my first playthrough because I played blind. And that shouldn't take too long because I'll be skipping cutscenes or whatever, and I'll just play on easy to make it go fast. And then I'll uninstall. Kiwami, like I said, if I could just get past that one awful car chase, I could finish the 1K. Or then there's the climax battle, whatever. Kiwami is like 90% done. It's just those last 2 achievements, and then I'm gonna do Lost Judgment last. And that's what one thing I was gonna mention before is that what's weird is like now, even if a game isn't open, you can like go here and see your achievements, right? And it'll just show you the last game you played. And on my 1X, it doesn't show me the last game I played. It shows me the last game I played on that console. So since I've had the Series X, it always showed Like a Dragon. So it was always at like 850 or whatever. And then since June, when I finally completed it, now if ever I like go over to the achievement tab, it shows that I had 1,000 in Like a Dragon. So I'm like, alright, that's dope, because it's kind of annoying seeing one game and it's incomplete. But now the last game that I played on it has been Lost Judgment. So I'm back to an incomplete thing. So it'll be nice to leave Lost Judgment for last, and that way the last thing that was put on that console is once again completed. And the same Nick. That's the reason I had never done them, because I just never have time. Because even just doing the easy shit takes a long time. But even now that I do have the time, like I said, the like 3, 4, 5, it's just like it's just not worth it. I don't like them enough to put in that much time. I do like 4, but compared to the others, it's not on the same level, and I'm just like, nah, it's not worth the time and effort. Also, I'm like admittedly pretty burnt out because I've been playing so much Yak while I've been home. But again, I keep telling myself like this is the only time I have to actually do it. So just do it because, yeah. By the time I go back to work, I'll have missed the boat. What hole is this? 16th? Okay. Oof. What's up, Kai? Solid entrance. I'll allow it. Alright, perfect. Ooh, that almost bounced like in the hole, dude. Damn. Sure, I'll beat them all one day, but completing them is really not something I can do. It'd take easily a year of only that. Dude, I actually thought of that at one point, like how long? If I were to stream all the completions, and it would take like a year. Literally. It's gross. Cause yeah, they can't like if I look at the time played versus the completions, like Judgment was my longest completion, surprisingly. Not lad, but that was like 150 hours. And that was like a 20 or 30 hour straight up playthrough. So I played the game in like 1 week, but the completion on stream would have taken me a month and a half. And also a year straight of Yakuza games, I would have literally no viewers left. I want to save the like 3 I have. Tempted to get this game more every time I see you play it. Influencer? Dude, this game fucking rules. This game is so fun. 10 hours in and only in chapter 3. I assume you're doing a lot of side shit. This game is amazing. Dude, I love it. Which 3 viewers you want to save? The ones that are here, dude. I bleed out viewers and subs every time I go live. Another trophy. Did I chat? That's like what, like 5 in less than 3 hours? Dude, your boy is dumpstering now. Actual cracked in it. More options. How do I go back to? I think I have to just back out, right? Or no, I advance and then I quit out. Don't. There you go. You know that when I was standing up beside the keyboard? Yeah. So chat, we got 165 gamer score in this game today. Augers. We got the fucking hole-in-one finally. That's crazy. But yeah, it's 11. I'm gonna go finish my wangs, take my pills, decide if I want to get up at fucking 6:15. Ugh. So let me kill the recording. YouTube, thanks for watching. See you in part 4.